Hey, Chalmers, what's up? Well, thanks for stopping in. Anyways, I appreciate it. It's got 2 boxes of dimes. The halves want to be there till 3 p.m. And the bank, the lady asked me what I was looking for, and I told her, like, silver, blah, blah, blah. And she told me if they had any silver, she would have taken it home already. And I said, yeah. So my bank, the tellers actually go through whatever's in the draw, and they take it home. And I was surprised. I thought that was like illegal or something. And I ordered 1 box for today, and they said they get them every 3 to 4 days. And somebody else was coming in to pick up 3 more boxes. So that just means that not only are the tellers searching all the coins that come in, but there's somebody else that's ordering 2 boxes every week from that bank. So that's going to be horrible. Hey, Leviathan. All right, new chummers. I'll see you, man. So weird. I can't click on anybody's channel from here. It's weird. But I'll open a few of these real quick. Yeah, Leviathan. I'm trying to think. I know I'm subscribed. Yeah, could have been on. I don't know if do you do a lot of the coin search and stuff, or look at that. I got silver on my first one. And no, it's not silver. It's just filthy. Oh well. Nothing. These are dimes. I don't know if you can see them. It's kind of the camera's shit, but I don't see anything special in here. Normally, if I wasn't rushing, I would take them and just pull out all the edges here that are just shiny, just in case there's like a 2019 in there. I still don't have a 2019 dime. But I will be ordering some. Yeah, I'm so pissed about my bank, man. Even the tellers go through the change. It's horrible. Yeah, there's nothing in there. Yeah, silver giveaways. Yeah, silver giveaways I go to a lot. Big flip. What's up, Redneck Stagger? Yes, Leviathan. I'm gonna get a new bank because on that section of Broadway, there's 4 banks in a row. So there's a Bank of America, an Eastern Bank, a Santander, and Mount Washington. And across the street, there's a Citizens, and then down the block, there's a TD North and a few credit unions. So I'm good with banks. It's just that one bank seems to be the one that can get the $50 or that's willing to. But like I said, if the tellers are going through them, then I really don't. I mean, they're not going through the boxes, but they know about the silver. She told me basically that if they find silver, they just put it in their pockets. So I was like, yep. So now they're going to be stuck with the 2 boxes of halves that I ordered. I was going to pick one up today, but they could keep it. But I did tell them how pissed off I was at that box, that that was all shit. Yeah. I hate searching dimes too. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna try some of the other banks. I know Eastern Bank will definitely order halves direct. And they will all, yeah, actually Eastern Bank was the only one that was willing to put in a fresh order requesting. I think I got one. Let's see. 2005. Nope. Somebody color the edge. Nah. Well, at least I learned a little bit about banking in the past few days. Because, like I said, they'll actually order directly. They'll put in a fresh order, requesting them from the Federal Reserve. So most of the other banks just go with whatever the Amicas have on hand. And from what I understand, they each have a cage. Like each bank will have a cage at whatever car service they use. So I would imagine that when stuff comes in, each bank probably on a separate day. So, I mean, the banks must just cycle the same old stuff over and over until they're forced to order. And I'm not sure if they order or if the Army car service orders, but I would imagine it's the car service because this is 66. But I'm looking for silver. What's up, Bradley? Thanks for stopping in. Coinroll, I haven't found any, but I found April, I found 13, and in May, I found 12. That's funny, Redneck. I like the accent from down south, like New Orleans, because when I was out in California, I spent the year out there, and I was with people from mostly down south, like Texas, Louisiana, or northeastern Texas, and like my accent and their accent mixed together. And when I came home, people thought I was from down south, and then the people from down south didn't know where the hell I was from. One dude asked me if I was Australian, but my accent's back to normal now, I guess. Oh, jeez. These 2006. I haven't even turned on the air conditioning yet, and this place is just golden. It's the first day that the temperature's been over 80, and the sun's pretty strong. So, yeah, I think somebody's painting these edges. Like, what the That's the third one I pulled out. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, you can't. The camera's horrible. Yep, some of these, the edges look like straight silver, but then they're all just. Well, I mean, that one's filthy, but this one's looks like it's painted. I can't see the date on this one. 67. I mean, some of them are just Nasty. Nothing. $17. Oh, that's pretty cool. Eisenhower. Coin roll fishing. That's actually fun. I was gonna do that because I don't know if you heard me earlier, but I just found out that there's a guy that's going to the same bank that I am. He's ordering like basically 2 boxes a week, and I must have got one of his dumps because they all had a mark on them, but the letter T. And I actually wanted to go back there and deposit a few rolls and paint all the edges from these ones. I was gonna paint them all and throw them back in there with my initials on them, just to be a super dick. I mean, the guy, I don't know, yesterday I opened that box and it was just horrible. They were all marked, beat up. Like, I think it was $65 in bicentennials. Just to feel good, I pulled out like my birthday, my wife's birthday. Damn, I'll take a 2019 out of this. It would be great. 2018. I already made up, so I made up complete rolls from the last times that I did of 2014 through 2018, all Philadelphia Mint, just to put them aside. They're all pretty much in BU, but yeah, I'm not gonna. I just they told me that the $50 would be at the bank by 3 p.m. today, and the other guy was coming in to pick up his, and I almost wanted to wait for him, but what's the point? I mean, not like I'm gonna say anything to him. I'm just gonna probably ask him about his hobby, just to find out who he is. But these are all this is what I got out of it. 99, not too good. This 80 that seems to be pretty toned. 83 for somebody else. A 72, not bad condition. And then this 84 and 77. I mean, nothing special. I got my birth year in there, my wife's birth year, but literally, I think I pulled out maybe $6-7 in halves for myself and threw them all back in the bank yesterday. Oh wait, I was telling the story about putting those rolls together, right? So I was just going through them and taking out like the 2018s that are fresh. This camera's horrible. And I made rolls from 14 to 2018, all Philadelphia Mint. So I just figured I'd put them aside. I still have rolled, well, I got these ones fresh from the bank, but these are 2019 cents. This is the first one I found. I have a roll of the 2019 pennies, and I found one 2019 nickel, no quarters, and no dimes from 2019 yet. There's one that's bent. And I probably should be searching through some. I mean, there's not too many varieties. The only one I've seen so far was a weak strike that I put aside. Where is it? And I think the weak strike is 2005. And you barely see the 5 on the mid mark. And I think that's the only one that PCGS recognizes is the 2005. There's a lot. Well, maybe the 2004 with the air mark, but They I know that there's a bunch that just haven't been recognized by the major coin people, NGC, PCGS, whatever. Because I know there's a 2017 with an era 2014, something about the bands on the back, but they don't recognize it as a variety. This one's super thin. Sometimes I see the thin ones. I think that they're foreign. Let's see, we got nothing. Oh, my cat wants to play. 2017. Doo-doo-doo. Nothing. I'm gonna take out these. Oh, that one looks. Nope. Just lighting. Dimes are horrible, man. What do I got? 2004. I'll throw that one to the side. I know there's an error on that, right? Bye, Redneck. Take care, man. I hope everything's all right with you. New Level, they only get pennies for you? Maybe my new career will be bank teller. I get paid to search coins all day. Yeah. Here's another one that looks painted. Oh, no, it's just corrosion. Flat. I've had like great luck at the bank. And oh, see, these ones don't say who they're from. I should just stick with Loomis. Was it 4, 5? I'll open these 5 and then I gotta run out. I don't think I've been shorted a roll yet. I have opened quarters that had nickels in them, quarter rolls. That was horrible. Not all nickels, just a couple of nickels in between here and there. And I really don't mind Canadians at all. 67. Whoa. That's a brand new one. 2015. Oops. Buy a penny. What is this one? 98 Denver, completely worn out. This camera is horrible. Now you guys want to see how I open them? Oop. Oh, nope, another painted one. These motherfuckers. Where's the corrosion? Should just use my cell phone. Guys, is the video really bad on that? $2018. Yeah, check these newer ones here. 99. Oh, 2009. I'll pull that one aside. $2014. 8117. Here's Sven. Sven, I haven't found anything. But I've only searched 15, so can't really complain yet. I would like to find a roll of 2019. Oh, I think I got a die crack there. I don't know if you can see that. From the ear down to the chin. I'll put that on the side. Maybe. So I'm just 2018, 99. It was a weak strike. 2006, not worth anything, but nothing. Oh, somebody's at my door. Hey, new level. I always have, I have a ton of spray paint, but I had this out yesterday because I was joking. I wanted to get the edges on these because there's somebody at my bank who keeps marking them with their initials, and I found, Sven, I haven't, what's up, Amy? Amy, I got really bad news in my bag today. Not only does somebody go there and get 2 boxes a half a week, he was picking up 2 today. But the tellers also go through all of them. And because they said, what years are you looking for? I was like, 2016, 87, and any silver. And she's like, if there's any silver, I take it home. So I said, oh shit. So I'm not going back to that bank again, ever. Unless I need foreign currency or some shit. But I did ask them to when the guy does come in, to ask him where he dumps them so I don't end up with all of them again. It seems like some of the, let me see. What do we get? Another one. Maybe that's just off center. A few of these have been painted. Not in this roll, but in the box. So far, I found one 2009, and I have a 2018. 18, what I think is a die crack across the face. No, 2019. What did I say? It is a 2018 with a die crack from the ear down to the chin. Looks like somebody hit him with a razor blade. Oh, yeah, Amy. They already knew that was the same bank that I went in, and there was nobody in there, and I could, when I was signing up for the account, I could hear the $50 clicking on the table, and then today she basically just said that, yeah, they go through them too. Like, she takes out whatever's in the drawer for silver and keeps it. And I said, oh shit. But I can't believe that other guy's getting 2 boxes a week. So I'm like, I wonder who. I mean, like, I don't know anybody else. I should check Facebook and shit to see if I can find somebody in my area that is doing it. And we could team up like $50. No, these two. 2005, 18. I mean, at this point, the only thing I'm looking for is 2009 in silver. If that makes sense. But it is like 82 degrees outside, and it's probably 100 degrees in my house, 69, 65. And I want to go up I want to go down the beach, do some metal detecting. 67. I get every year around. Garbage. Where's my I think should I paint them all? Just, I think it would be funny, but I'm not gonna do it. Oh, I got quarters still. Plus, I love the smell of spray paint. Oops. Look, I got a whole roll of platinum. Oh, stinks. I gotta let that dry. Good level. Look at them shiny. Look at all them silver quarters in one roll. Oh, hold on. Let me get rid of the paper so you can't tell I painted them. Look at that. Sven, I'll definitely do it. Do you have my email, or do you have your email on your about page? I know it, right? It's Rust-Oleum too, so to help if they drop them in the sand, somebody will find it in like 5 years and it won't be tarnished or anything. Rust-Oleum. It's expensive. I think that can of paint costs more than, well, it's about an ounce of silver for that can of paint, which is crazy. Yeah, I'm helping preserve the future. All they need is acetone will take it right off. Like this dude, I mean, let me see if I can find one they complain about. I think Amy seen them yesterday when we were in there. Dude, I am getting so bad now when I go shopping and stuff, and I'm like, I get to go to checkout, and they're like, "Oh, that's like $35." I'm thinking to myself, man, that's like 2.5 ounces of silver. Now I'm thinking of everything in the price. So where's it? I can't find it now. Yeah, I went out metal detected for the first time yesterday. I got to learn how my machine works. The only thing about that machine is that it picks up, it tells you everything at like 2 feet in the sand because of the conductivity. Hey Ed, what's up? I know. It's the I think I got the Technetics Delta 4000, and I got it at a good deal. Plus, I had an Amazon gift card anyway, so I got it basically dirt cheap. It's not a bad detector. It does. I guess it's how do you say that? It recovers quickly between different metals, but it always detects. If you're undiscriminated, it'll detect through the mineralized sand, I guess, or the clay. It's actually the clay here because I dug down to it just to see what the hell, like why it kept coming up 90. And then I realized no matter where I went, it would come up 90 that deep with the sensitivity above 7. So at least I learned how to use it. That was the purpose of it. I found 1 penny and what I think is a smush bullet. Yeah, it's got to be. There was a lump of clay that kept going off like in the 80s, and there was actually a piece of, I don't know if it's lead. At when I first got to the beach, there was a I just put it down in the sand and it popped off right away at like 90, and I swung it, and it was undiscriminated, and it stays on the last target for some reason. I don't know if that's normal. Until you hit something low. So like if it was at 90 and I would have to swing it till I found something that was like in the 60s or even a 10, and then it'll switch to that 10 and stick on the 10. That's new level. That was actually my plan for today, is just to stick with the just the tone, because I noticed that when I was leaving, and I found that penny, the zinc, the tone was like the definitive reason for me digging. Even though it came up as zinc, I didn't care. I just wanted to find something. But the lump of clay was popping, and I smushed it up, and the piece of lead. I mean, it looks like it could be a 22 bullet. It was tiny, and it was at 5 inches, and I was surprised that I was able to get it. I mean, it wasn't worth my time, but it was fun. The T2 Plus is awesome. I actually saw that one today when I was looking up the settings for the Delta. It's not a bad machine. I mean, in comparison to what was available. You know what I mean? And originally, I didn't plan on detecting anywhere near the beach. I was gonna just use it out in the woods where I figured there wouldn't be much trash, anyways. But a lot of my plans got canceled. I'm supposed to be on vacation right now, and I am at home spending my vacation money on this stuff, all this stuff. $2018, damn it. Swing into a little bit. Oh man, so I live in Boston, obviously, and where I live was a farm up until about the 1820s, 30s maybe, and then they ended up the whole area now is obviously all condos, 3 families or whatever, but the backyards are all insane. I dug in mine. First day I got the detector, and all I found a copper earring and a looks like a pull for a draw, but it's brass, so that means it has to have been a pretty decent jewelry box or whatever. It was a pull tab too. It's in the room. I can grab it in a minute. But so after I cleaned out the entire area because it was all kinds of iron signals. I don't know if this is something you guys do because there was a definite 90, which ended up being the copper earring, or it was something else. Because at that point I just gave up. But I dug down about 8 inches and I cleared it about 2 feet squared, and I ended up with probably 12, 15 iron pieces, piece of copper, piece of brass, and I was still getting tones, like serious tones, not like um, the iron. You know what I mean? And so I wanted to go further, but I just gave up at that point. But like I said, where I live is it's very old land. This is where the British fought off. I'm about 3 blocks away from Dorchester Heights. Is where, so on evacuation day, the British left Boston. So this is where I am. Is all pretty much where they were camped out. It was pretty cool history. It'd be nice if I could do like a real excavation. That'd be awesome. But yeah, this was all British camps. And then when I think it was Washington, not Washington, sorry, it was a 2001 week strike. But who was here? Anyways, they went up on Dorchester Heights with a bunch of cannons from Fort Ticonderoga, and the British seen them and they said, "Oh," and they all left. Also, the Tea Party was about a mile away. '66. I can't tell if these are. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Dimes don't corrode, right? They don't turn green. They're not. Somebody must have just touched up the edges just to mark them or something. I don't know. Let's get shit on it. At New Level, I'm also into the electronics. Where's my bucket? So yeah, last night New Level, I was looking for a differential comparator, and I came up with a coil and some code for I don't know if you would consider it pulse induction or a Colpitts oscillator. Um, but it's two coils, and the comparator sends the difference into, I think it was like pin 9 on the Arduino, whatever the code is. It's the built-in analog to digital converter. I think it could work. I mean, I've seen like hundreds of them on YouTube that work that way. That's not a bad idea if you're where are you at New Level that you can detect like that? Can you actually like do excavations? Well, I know you're in New York, but yeah, I've got yeah, I need some kind of pinpointer, and I yeah, right now I can't invest any more money into this metal detecting stuff. I'm at my spending limit for the month, possibly the year if my wife finds out. Yeah, I'm waiting on mine to. I feel yeah, Boston's the same way. Like all the beaches are state property. The medians in between the streets, state property. It's crazy. They don't really bother you though, but it would be nice to. I would love to do an excavation around here. I think it was on Summer Street that they found uh, a wooden water wheel that Benjamin Franklin designed. Um, they used to use it for the sewers to. I guess it elevated the water up. It was craziness. I mean, it well preserved too. What was I gonna say? I ordered one of those Chinese ones. Um, I didn't know. Yeah, Harbor Freight does have them, huh? Chief Blue Cloud. Um, Chief. Last night I was looking through my collection and I found an 1804 bust. I had no idea I even had it. I don't even know if it's worth anything, but um, I bought the Chinese one. I'm just waiting for eBay to send it to me. Um, I didn't know about Harbor Freight. Yeah, because I mean, it's annoying when you get a good signal and there's iron in there, and then you find the iron, pull it out, and you think you're done, and then you check, and it's something else popping up. And I cannot wait to get out to the woods with that thing. Wait, 1870 Liberty Head. That's a the penny. The dime. No, Liberty Head. 65. If I occasion. Oh, a $20 gold piece? Holy sh! Did you find it? I almost bought the $2.5 gold piece. I'm kind of glad I didn't. I wouldn't have a metal detector. But if you found that, that's an awesome find. I mean, that's. So what did they make? They made Indian head and Liberty heads, right? Liberty had an eagle on the back, I think. Oh shit! I'm supposed to. Ed, did you ever send me your email for that those tokens? If you still want them, I've got them here on the desk. Some dumbass gave it to you. Well, if it's real, Chief. Oops. Who did I just block? I accidentally blocked one of you. My bad. Oops. Nah, Fire Cage. I can see you and Ed. Yeah. If you still want it, it's one of these tokens here. The Shriners. It was the Shriners one. I'll be sending out all whatever mail I have going out this Friday. Yeah, the Carson City ones are always worth a fortune. Not a fortune, but decent price. I think I want the 18. I think my next purchase might be the seated 1861 half dollar from New Orleans. Seems to be the hottest thing from the Confederate. When it was printed, it was. I think that was the year that 3 different countries printed U.S. currency because all the mints were embattled. So you had the Union, the Confederate, and I don't know what the third one was. It'd be an interesting piece of history, though. Dimes are a pain in the butt. Wow. Now what's this one? 67. Did I get a copper penny? What are you? Oh, you son of a gun. That a 93. That's insane. Looks like somebody spooned it. I think I've gone through 20 rolls so far. And all I pulled out was a 2009. And I think I got one, which looks like a die crack from his ear to his chin. And I got a silver. Let's see. Where's a Canadian? What do you guys think? Canadian or silver? 48. Finally. I should be excited. You guys can't see that. This camera's horrible. Oh, I got one. Yay. Oh, what's this? Another painted one. 65. Oh, dude, I could see red marker on the edges of some of these, and plus the painted ones. Bastards. That's a 65. Nothing special. 2018 to 2005. That's why I wish I had like a nephew or something. I could just have him sit here and search for 2009s for me. Like, was it 68 to 72 had the S Mint? Some of them had S Mints. don't even know if that was dimes. What are these two? Oh, they're back. Oh no. For the occasion, I want the seated half silver dollar from 1861 from the New Orleans Mint. I think that was the year where they the Confederates took it and they started printing, not printing, pressing, whatever. Yeah, for the occasion, that actually, I was in the Coast Guard, and I think at one time that was a storage depot for the Coast Guard. A lot of people went down there after Hurricane Katrina. A lot of people from like the Boston base. What's up, Stacking Kid? Stacking. I found a die crack on a 2016? 2018 die crack goes from his chin right up to his ear. Looks like he got slashed with a razor. These, I don't even know if I put these here on purpose. I had 2001 weak strike with no one. 2018s, I don't know why I put those there. And I got one 2009. I went through, I don't know, maybe 20 rolls. But it's all garbage. Hey, dude, look at that. You know what those are? The quarters that I painted. I'm a rebel. Jokingly, I'm not really going to do it, but I was going to spray a bunch of them and drop them off at the bank. Take care, Chief. It's a waste of spray paint, though. I was saying earlier that the spray paint probably costs as much as an ounce of silver. Dimes suck, man. Let's see. I understand why people only do halves, but I'm not going to be able to do halves in my area. Too much competition, including the bank tellers and whoever that guy is, whoever T is. T Money. You know, I could usually rip through this whole. I could go through a whole box in about. That was a 2004. I can throw this whole box in like 10 minutes if I wanted to, but what's the sense, right? It's all about having fun. Yeah, well, Stacking, I went to the bank. Thank you. Especially use water at fire rescue. Yeah, I was on the ship. I didn't want to go to swim school, basically a rescue swimmer, but cracks on the dime. Still looking for the no mint mark dime. I think 87. Oh man, now I gotta start looking for 87s. Oh yeah, because so there was certain. I don't remember when they started putting the fill. I know like some of the 70s don't have any mint marks. Like here's a 74 with no mint mark, but I think that up until 72, so 71 has a mint mark. This is a 71D, and I think you could find 68 to 72 S mints, but there's no catalog of them. I know I found pennies. I do have some S Mint pennies from that 4 years, and I think it was because they had print too much, something like that. So I do have a 99 that's something's wrong with the I put it away with all the stuff from May, but I have a 1999 that when you put it through the discriminator, every single time it fails. So the discriminator, you can put like two, well, obviously you put one of these to discriminate against. So if I put a clad in there and drop a silver in, it'll reject it. And I drop the rest of these in, they'll get accepted. But I have 199 that fails to it fails to be accepted by the discriminator. I've tried all 99s, and that one, something special about it. It weighs exactly the same. I don't know if they printed foreign. Somebody told me that it could be possibly on a foreign die or a foreign planchet, but who knows? For the occasion, I did a little bit of the rescue swimming and training. I love the water. I'm also a diver. But this year, I think I'm giving up on the diving. I did plan on actually doing some underwater detecting, but then when I saw the prices of what those detectors are, yeah, because it's strange around here. Like if it's on the land and you find it, you get screwed. But if you're in the water and you find it, it's yours. Like out there, salvage is just whatever you find is yours. Unless you come across historical treasure, then the government takes most of it, if not all of it. I think they reimburse you for your expenses. There's a guy here. I don't know if you guys ever heard of the pirate ship Whittier. I think it was the first pirate ship with actual gold on it that was ever recovered. And it was known to be a pirate ship. And they turned that place into a national. You can't even go on that beach. Basically, it's all national property now. The feds got the whole thing, and there's like fucking 500 shipwrecks. Pretty much 50 feet off the beach where the high water tide mark is. There's hundreds and hundreds of shipwrecks, but now the government owns the whole thing. Bleed swamp mud. Pronounce my R's. I don't know how to. And you're right, dude. Stacking Kid, you're absolutely right. If we say price, we pronounce the R, but if it's at the end, it's not actually the R that's the problem. It's the E in front of it, or the A in front of it, or the O. Yep. For the occasion, I wish I could live in the swamp, minus the mosquitoes. Actually, I'd like to live anywhere remote. City sucks. Oh, shit. Oh, that's what I was going to ask you. Hey, Ed, do you carry a powerful like earth magnet with you when you go detecting? So I was figuring I could do that until I get the pinpoint, just so that way I can at least pull out some of the steel. Even your neighbors, Stacking Kid. Stacking Kid is hilarious, though. Stacking Kid, how many accounts do you have? Oh shit, I gotta go. Yeah, I kept a penny and a nickel in my pocket. Oh, well, actually 2 pennies, 1 copper, 1 zinc, and a nickel just in case. But I was thinking of just carrying magnet like on a stick or something, so that way if I'm getting a decent signal in between a bunch of trash, I can just kind of get the metal out of there quickly with using the magnet. And it'll work on iron and whatnot, right? Man, I have nothing. Guys, when I come back, I'm actually going to use my cell phone when I come back. I just got to figure out how I could stream directly with it because this camera is horrible. I'm thinking maybe I can use maybe I can hook up the camera with a USB cable and use it like that because I wanted to. Yeah, see, you can't see any. Well, I can't see any detail. Maybe it's just me. IDK. Camera is fine. Oh, Stephen Parsons is also from Boston. What's up, Stephen? I can't click anybody's channel from this chat. Maybe. Oh, let me go on my phone. I can say hi from my phone too. Let's see. John, I can probably hear me echo. 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 Oh, Jesus. Sorry about that. Sorry, the picture is clear. Huh? Yeah, it's on my laptop. It's coming up pretty. I don't know. Oh, it must be because it's the delay. Let me see. Now my other camera would be way better. What is the meat tenderizer fire? So when I was gonna try to do some engraving on some coins, and I was actually gonna mill the end of this off on the tenderizer because it was actually the perfect weight. But I was just gonna mill that off and make it flat and put one side a brass plate on that, and then the other side just solid flat. It was a good weight, perfect weight. Hi, Mama Lou. Mama Lou, I went through. I got a box left, and I don't know. I probably did 20 rolls out of here. There's still some rolls on the bottom, but I found one silver so far. And I got one 2009, and I have one with a die crack. It goes from his ear down to his chin, which looks pretty cool. But this camera just isn't that great. And Ed, I'm gonna try. Let me see if I can send you that email. Okay, I got the email right here. I'm gonna have to have Nova show me how to set up Google Hangout so I can leave this stream going and take my phone with me. Because I gotta run out. And I would love to be able to stream from the beach. That'd be awesome. I have some video from yesterday. It was my first time going out with that the Delta 4000 there. Oops. There you go, Em. I should have sent a picture with it. I mailed it off to you. I gotta run out though. 12 cents. The dimes were worth 12 cents. Why? Because what are they made of? Dimes, quarters, pennies. Hoping to find the silver ones. Dimes, quarters, and pennies. Jeez, I did that. I just got like whatever cash I had on me. I just asked for whatever rolls they had. So all that minus the I didn't find any silver, but I got an Aruba dime. These halves are from the box I did the other day. Oh, now they're all over the place. And nickels, I'm not even looking for war nickels anymore. Now I'm looking for the Henniger nickels. I don't know if they're counterfeit nickels. I think the dates were from the 40s up to maybe 51 or 50. I forget. So yeah, I'm looking for the Henniger nickels. I doubt I'll find one, but and obviously silver. I'm glad I got that one silver so far. I still got a box to go through, but I'll be back later. I gotta run out. Relationships. All right, guys. Take care, everyone. Thanks for stopping by, sis. Appreciate it. Oh yeah, I'm painting this whole box. Leave that there. Just to be a D. Big Jack D. Typical. You're funny. Stacking kid. Yeah, I thought I shut it down. I switched over to my phone if anybody's still there. And then when I got in my car, I realized that it was still going because the stream popped up on my radio. Ugh. Rut row. So 4. That motherfucker. I lost a penny. Oh no. Oh, man. Seriously? You gotta be shitting me. Found it. Hey, no problem, Amy. I'm just letting this shit go. I got my 2009 penny set in the mail. I'm still alive. Stacking kid, I don't know if you heard me, but I got in my car and the fucking stream started. Oh, sorry. The stream was playing as I was driving, and I realized that I had left the computer on. But I did get my 2009 set in the mail. I'm so proud of myself. Yes, I am putting it in plastic holders because I'm nuts. Take care, Amy. Good luck with your cat. I hope the charges aren't serious. I 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. I got these so cheap from Amazon. They are cheap though. They don't, not what I expected at all. They don't even fit the halves in them. Fingerprints stick to them. Blah blah blah. Oh man. Oh shit. You gotta be kidding me.
You want your coffee?
In a minute. Did you get one?
Huh?
Did you get one?
Did I get one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it. For what? 'Cause I don't feel like having to go back.
That's a good point.
Oh, we're fighting this game?
Yeah. I know, right? It was only $10 from there instead of the one from Amazon.
Oh, really?
Yep. So people are buying them from Walmart and selling them on Amazon for twice the price. I know. I don't know why I don't do it.